spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got a man, it's Davis. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And the Utes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is his business. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Utah! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Hauls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Catch in stride inside the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Utes are flying down the field. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The play action fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
UCLA, 0.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for the taking, and he missed him. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They told us they wanted to start fast. Doesn't get much quicker than a 24-0 lead early. Got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Thomas. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He makes a catch. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He'll do it himself on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, going up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
27, UCLA, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Unloads it downfield. Reels it in down the left side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Clemens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
On the ground, it's Parker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Dampier. He's got him in the flat. Spins away from the defense. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Bentley. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again. This time from the 5 on 3rd. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. That's It's caught. It's Matthews. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, but the running game's abandoning them. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Finding an escape route. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. Connection to the right. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, 1st down here. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
Going with the ground game left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, they say low man wins, and on that 3rd down, the defense, they were expecting quarterback sneak. Did you see how low the D-line got? And they were able to just stymie that offense for no gain.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Bentley. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd
Wants to throw. It's Dampier. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. They're setting up the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Shows him the stiff arm. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Keeps it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one.
Absolutely perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Utes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out fast. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Oh, it's out. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bruins with the first and 10. He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
UCLA.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Squeezes ahead for a couple, they'll get it out to the 9. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava using the quick game. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Loses 6.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the move, it's Parker. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Going up top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Finding open areas. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, the running back has it. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
After 36. 3rd down coming.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Quickly complete. Touchdown, Utah! And the stomping has commenced.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. A strike downfield. Turning it on. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll go to the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gives it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw. It's Dampier. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Basic connection. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Looking for space. It's Parker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Flores. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gonna look downfield again. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Bruins are rolling down the field. Quick strike complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Unloads quickly. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Another first down.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. The Bruins get enough to move the chains. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
And the Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down coming up.
Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the middle, it's Berger. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown, UCLA! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And boy, did they play keep away on that drive. Didn't think they were ever going to give it up. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
The Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Using his legs, it's Parker. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's reeled in, it's Bentley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball in that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man down the middle.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Gain of 12. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Duke. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Second down coming up.
Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for room. It's Duke. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Bruins decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle, it's Matthews. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot. And they get it down to the 35. And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10.
It's another 1st down for the
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bentley. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. And 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
UCLA.
Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll try to power it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
It's now
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the point after is good. So the 16-play drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The sure hands, it's Duke. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. It's complete to the right. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Dampier. Under fire. Trying to... There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
67, UCLA, 37.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out quickly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's another.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run the screen. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. And the Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.